This is July 23rd, 2017. What you see before you is a Westinghouse. The number on this is 315745A. The blade on this fan measures 11.5 inches. Fully functional 3-speed oscillator. I have it on high speed right now. Taking it down to medium speed. And low. There is a date on the top of this fan that it was made. October 2nd, 1923. The restoration that I did on this fan was I put new felt on the bottom. I used green, just your basic green. I put a new wick in and oiled it. I added more grease to the oscillator. And I put a new cord on it from the base to the motor. And here, roughed both of the cords up a little bit to make it a little more antique-ish. That is the original, as far as I know, the original plug. Now this fan had a spring on it from the base that stretched down on the cord to about here. Unfortunately, with the new cloth covered cord, the insulation on each of the 3 wires is just too thick to fit this new cord through the spring. So what I did is I left the spring off, and instead I put a grommet right here. This is the cover that goes over the hole itself. And I just put a grommet in there, and that's that. Now I could have, if I wanted to, taken this fan apart completely and repainted it. But I'm starting to get a change of heart on these fans that I collect, and leaving as much as possible on the fan. As far as the patina goes, there are some good areas here. There's paint missing here and on the arms here and different spots. It's kind of rusty. This is all rust here and no paint. There was a lot more dust on this fan and grease. All I did with it, as far as cleaning it with any chemicals, was zero. I just used a dry rag in spots where the grease and the dust was just pretty bad. Like in here, it was pretty bad in here. I even went as far as leaving the blades go. This is a steel blade fan, but you can see streaks of white paint right in here, and there's even a little bit on the spokes. And that tells a story. It tells a story of where a lot of these fans, I can't really say ended up, because they actually end up here in my hands, but a lot of these fans over the years went from in their houses, because there was no AC, and when AC, air conditioning, came along, a lot of these fans were shoved away up in the attics. And what happened is they sat in their attics, and people finally cleaned their attics out, and a lot of these fans made it out to people's garages and shops, and were just forgotten about. They were just used as second-hand fans, much like the fans you find today, box fans. I also did add to, there is a gasket behind this knob, this grease knob here, and that gasket was just in such deplorable condition, something else had to be done. Well, I was able to keep that gasket. It's not like I put a new one in. Well, I did put a rubber one in right behind here, but the other gasket is still there. (1923)